Okay, well today's project is, now that we've got the trailer sorted, we need to be able to put a tow hitch on it, which is what this is. We got this off the internet for a pretty good price, a tow hitch and a electrical wiring harness type thing. So I've never done this before. Let's see what kind of difficulty it is. What we have is a Freelander 2. It should be fine to be able to tow a small trailer. The first step will be to clean it up. A lot of dirt and stuff in the trunk there. And then we take the headlights off, or the taillights, or what they're called, the taillights off, and then the bumper. And then we can start looking at attaching the tow hitch bar and the electricals. But first, I'm going to clean it up and see if I can get the taillights off. Now hopefully that's visible, but there are two screws up here and here that are holding this back set of lights out, and then you should be able to just pull it forwards. And I'm going to remove those screws on both sides and remove the lights. Should just pull out. Good. Might find a sort of plastic prior to see if I can squeeze back on that a bit. Well, I couldn't find anything easily. It's plastic, so I'm going to try using this. Just see if this comes out a little bit. It's supposed to just pop out. Sort of like a plug that just holds it slightly on the outside. I think it's good. Just keep pulling a little bit. Let's see what else I can find. I have a thing here that was for applying frosted plastic to windows. This might work. Those stickers that stop you seeing through. There we go. Okay, this is gonna work. That's good. Boom, just like that. All right, that's good. Show you what it looks like on the inside. On the inside over here, we had two little kind of plugs or whatever that went into these little grommets on the side over here. You can see those. So that's why you're able to just pull them out. Definitely a little dusty. Believe you can also get down in there and you can do some of the stuff, detach the bumper down there as well, the plastic for the bumper. Not sure how, but we'll have to figure that out later. But for now, I'm just gonna take this light off. Okay, so this looks like that should pop forwards. Just don't want to break anything. Put that back for a second. Get a little screwdriver. gas on it. See if it's right. So it goes down. I'm always afraid to break these kind of things. I'm being a little delicate with it. I don't want to break in because it's exactly a new car. Plastic's probably quite degraded. Look this. Looks like it should just pull straight out. There we go. Just being too delicate. Cool. So there's the headlight off. We'll clean that up later. Or sorry, the tail light off. Same thing. There's 2 screws. We're on this side here. Quite easy to take off the last one. And this one looks quite easy as well, so that's good. Oops, don't lose them. In the bucket. The squeezy window thing, because that worked quite well. So we can push it up. There we go. I think that's one popped out. The bottom one. There we go. So this poured out easier than the last one. There we go. Easy peasy. Now, there are a lot of bolts, or sorry, screws to get out of this thing. There are a bunch under this panel here. This pops up. And there we go. Under this panel here. There are some that you have to get from inside the wheel arch. Get some light on that. If we're seeing them. If you can see down in the corner there, hopefully. Yeah, down in there, there's a couple you have to get out, but you have to get them from the inside of the wheel arch and get rid of the plastic on the inside of the wheel arch temporarily. Down under there, you pull, what is it? Those. Get some light on you. You gotta pull that up, that corner up, and then you can access those screws on both sides. And then there are other ones. There are more that are up and under the edges like that. I think there's about 5 of them that go sort of on this side of the muffler that you can see across there. Yeah, those ones. Oh, not that. There we go. There's one there, there, and it kind of goes all the way along. So we get those up, we should have access to the bumper. So I'm not going to work on removing the ones from this side of the wheel arch, as I've got more access, and then we'll see how that goes. Okay, so under there we have to get that off, and then access We gotta get this one off, and then we have to pull this up. And then behind there is how we get this bumper off, or some of what we need to get the bumper off. So I'm just see now if I can figure out what sockets needed. These, big. So always the fun part. Big. This one feels good. It's a, what size is this? 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter to remove this. Rusty, but not as bad as I thought. Considering how old is this? Into the bucket. We should be able to just pull this away. Seems a bit odd. Here. Not pulling away as easily as I'd hoped. Here. Oh, okay. Now I found a screw under here. So let's work on that. That's holding it down. So there's a screw right up under here. It looks to be holding the edge, which makes much more sense. These guys. Over there. Right, empty bucket. There we go. Now, any more? Crunchy there too. Here. I like to be violent with these things. You have to push a bit hard to get your hand in there. It's supposed to be just two, like kind of right here. You need to get it to. You're supposed to just pry them aside. Cut a bumper around. Forward. Maybe like that. What we got? Screw here. I'll try to take that out. It's one of those. Try it. It looks like it's one of those plug screws. Yeah, it's not working. Let me just take it first. No, yeah, it's just spinning. It's not doing anything. Silly things. Okay, let's see. Up in here. I'm gonna move the light for a sec. Where are they? I'm doing these ones first, so they're supposed to be quite difficult. Let's go see. Let's take this off and clean it. And let's look at some sort of rubber thing to protect the metal, I guess. Stones and things. Look at this all power wash on it, guys. Yeah, let's put that over there. Give you more access. Is that coming off pieces that I'd hoped? Some people just hopefully might be able to bend this right back. I really don't know where even the bumper goes to. Take a look down. It seems to be up in this area. I'm going to reach. Okay, so it's right sort of behind here. It's right in this section. It might be if I can just pull this over a little teeny bit. I don't want to break anything. No, I got it. I can feel it with my fingers. It's very difficult to show you. There's one missing, which is fantastic. That's not the best, is it? You can feel it right through there. So it's being held on one on this side, I believe. Yeah. One's missing. Let me try to order one of those. See if I can get something back in there. Hoping it's the same size as those ones in the front. Oops. It's just sort of a cosmetic bumper. The actual, you know, if you hit something hard, it's actually underneath this plastic. This plastic doesn't really do anything other than look a bit nicer, I guess. There's not one there, but there's one up here. Just squeeze her in there. Not easy. And it fits, so this is good news. So let's also take it over there. Hoping, oops, let's loosen something. Yeah, this is quite loose. Quite got it. Tighten up on me again. All right, one more go. We're getting there. Still in there. It's actually off the bumper. See what it's doing. It's an odd thing. I don't know if it's coming off. What? It feels like it's coming. It might just be spinning on something. Oh, there. That feels like it. Something popped. Yeah. Certainly finger tight or loose. Finally, so I'll take that off. wonder if we can find another one of these online, these screws. Fix the missing one. Here it is. Got her out. So it's two of them, just like that. A little washer on it, you know. Bolt, I guess, more than a screw. That technically, from what I understand, should be off on this side, at least for this section. And two there. So that will continue on the other side. Wasn't going to, but I might as well take this side off as well. See if you get a better view. So yeah, there's one of these 10mm bolts, self-tapping screws. I'm not sure what it's called. So yeah, there's in there. I have to take him off. I took this off on the other one. I'll do it the same. I should take all these all off anyways and clean them. Take this side off as well. And then there's the other thing. There's a screw somewhere. Underneath, that's right. There's a screw back here underneath. It's all coming off quite easily. I don't really regret saying that, but considering just like, I don't know, 10, 11-year-old car, SUV, whatever you call it. Not as rusted as I thought. And this has never been put in a garage or not really washed that much. There we go. That's looking like that's going to let us in there. We're going to need a knee pad in here. Should be able to, once again, push this aside. Just forwards it. There we go. This slightly sideways, kind of pop forwards. There we go. Made a lot of noise. Yeah, I can access that. This one has one bolt down there and a bone breaker at the top. So we're doing two of those this time. Let's do the bottom one. It's quite difficult to see. I don't even bother showing you, but you have to trust me that it's right. One's above this screw hole about here, and one's about there. Put your fingers in there, you'll feel it. Nice, I can hold this up somehow. Worry about breaking it because it's quite personal, this plastic. Come on. There's it. So close. Come on. Still on it. Good. Still on it. Yep. We got her. Finger loose. off, and that's the bottom one. Yeah. Not much of a mechanic. I've never really done anything with cars, but should be fine to do. All right. Feel that other one is. Make sure. Oh wow, it's barely on. So we almost would have lost that one as well. Interesting how that. I don't know if someone worked on it before, although I don't think so. It's probably 2/3 out. It's just stuck. I can't quite move it. So I bet if I loosen it, it'll... Right on there. That's not the right way. Barely. There we go. That's right. Or is it right? Just a minute. No, it's going the wrong way. It's quite odd. What am I doing here? This is to loosen it. Left. To the left, right. Can't see what it says on this. Try this again, idiot. It's on the head. It doesn't feel. Fingers in there and see what's going on. Sort of weird clippy thing that's not. No, I think it's coming out. Gotta be the longest screw in the world. It just seems to be kind of stuck at the end, like it's not fully pulled forwards. And I can't move it with my fingers. So that is weird. Get a finger in there and fold. Make sure that it's actually moving. Not a good place. Okay, I think that's maybe it wasn't quite on the head. Feels like it's going in. It's tightening up. Very weird. I've picked these ones because they're supposed to be the hardest to do. That's why I'm doing them first. The point if I can't get this off. Wasting my time. It's definitely turning the head, you can feel it. It's just it's not biting or something. It's hard to explain, it feels like it's not doing what you'd expect it to do. I'm guessing it's stripped plastic inside. Not comfortable sitting inside this. Come on. like that. It's getting, this little edge here is wedging against the bumper. People can see it better than me. Let's try a little bit. I could just get it to loosen a bit. Oh, another nightmare. I think that was all it was. Yeah, so what I was doing is when I had the socket in there, the socket end was rubbing against the plastic, the bumper, and it wouldn't let it go forwards. So now it's loose, finger loose. So I can get it out. There we go. Success. Okay, so that should be all that's needed on this under the wheel arches. All right, so on the back of the car, the Freelander 2, looks like there's one here, I'm guessing. I think that over here might be something. Feels like it could be connected to it. Got the ones off at the bottom. So I'm going to take this panel off up here. That should flip up. One over here, and then I'm assuming that that's going to come off as well, but I'm not sure yet. I might leave that to last and see if it hangs. It feels like that's a hold there. I don't see any more in there that have to come out. We've done the difficult ones, and then we have to do the ones in the bottom. Let's do the ones in the bottom. Actually, the ones up here first. Why not? Doesn't matter that much. They all got to come out. Try this side. So this is going to be a weird one of those multi, I don't know what they're called. Star almost kind of shape to them. I do think I have some, I don't know if they're that big though. This might be a problem. Let me see if that fits. I have one size for like small circuits. Yeah, it might work. We've got one bigger. I might have something slightly larger. I don't know what you call them, but they're basically these star shape guys at the end. Multi-pointed things. I think that's what these are. Almost all the people know what they're called and are screaming, but it's not what I normally deal with. So. Yeah, we have electronics. No, they come out easy, so that's good news. I was afraid I was going to have to put a lot of weight on it. I don't think these are meant for that. And then we can work on the other side. This one should come out easy as well, hopefully, fingers crossed. Yep, no problem there. So that's an example of one of the ones that are underneath. And they're just using a Phillips screwdriver head. So let's see if we can take that one off. Ah, easy peasy, which is good. So again, I expected this to be much more rusty. Not held on by much. Is there anything even holding it? Interesting. Feels like there's just a screw in there that doesn't go on anything. There's nothing above it. It's holding it. It's very strange. Okay, but we'll continue along. Got another one. There's a few more. So it looks like we have to take this off now. Apparently there's a way to just... Oh, I was going to say there should be some way to lift this up from the back. From this edge you should be able to lift it, whether with a screwdriver or anything else. And it's just actually lifting with my fingers. I didn't think it'd be so easy to take off. There's been things rattling around in this bumper. Ooh. Yeah, so it just comes off like this. The little tabs on the front of the car, and then they just hook into the back of the bumper this way. So it came up really easy, which is wonderful. I'll clean this up, but good. I was worried about that. So, from what I've heard, these things here, these plastic, kind of like plugs with a little screw in it, they're very difficult to get out. And most people tend to just strip them. So I've actually preemptively bought a package of like 50 of them. You know, I'm not going to need 50 in any way because they're apparently a nightmare. Yeah, and it was, I don't know, €8 or something for a pack of 50. So I was like, I'd rather not have to go to the store afterwards and get them. Worst case, I'm sure there's bits of plastic that need repairing inside the car anyways at some point. So not a big loss. So I'm going to start taking those out now. They may not strip. Might be lucky. Stripping. No, it's not. Yeah, we just wasted a whole €8 for nothing. Not sure what you're supposed to do with them. Turning and turning. Oh no, it's coming up. Alright. Maybe we're lucky. Let's see how dirty it is in here. Yeah, so they just got a weird, they're like plastic screws on them. At the ends. Normally they just strip out. I have extra ones. I'll probably put new ones in anyway since we bought them. But it's just interesting to see. Yeah, it's definitely already started to strip. So, what people are saying is that you can just pop those up. Put something under it and pull them up because you're going to damage them anyways. It snips, but I'm just going to put some needle nose pliers under here and see if I can just butcher it. Pull it up. Something popped underneath, but there we go. Yeah, not pretty, but it just shreds it pretty much. So you can see there's like a kind of a case holder that in this thing slides into it. It expands, I guess, but it just spins. This thing just spins around in them and is not coming out. So certainly I'll replace that one because that's no good. Let's do the other one. All right, we're all clear up there. This looks like a parade. Good. Just need to be up here. Unfortunately. This one popped out here. There's a little tab, I think. I'm still not sure about this guy in the top corner on both sides. I don't feel like it's connected. Oops. Watch your fingers. Nope, it's not connected. So yeah. Whoops. So that came out. You don't need to take the ones off of it. It looks like it. It's just some sort of bumper, I believe. Maybe it's a spacing thing. You adjust forward and backwards in it. If you trim line up. I don't know. Tighter on this side. Missed anything? Definitely wasn't a screw here, was there? No, there wasn't. Feels like there is still. One more feeling. See if maybe I did miss this side. Not one there, and not one there. The figures were all the way through. It's just be these tabs. Come on. Damn it. So. Yeah. Come on. Be nice now. Just feels like there's definitely something right here. It's pinned on this one side. One little corner. Oh, there we go. Oops. Boosh. Smash, bang, boom. So that bumper is off. I'm just resting on the middle, which I'll show in a second. There's supposedly a connector for the backup sensors that I have to take off. So I'm gonna maybe get, I'm not sure how far I'll hang down. See over here. Pull that down. So in here, as you can see, the top of this thing, that's where I took all the little plugs with the screws and the sensors out of them. If you look here, there's a plug right there that is connected to the parking sensors. And if you look along this line of cables here, if you have a problem with your parking sensor, I guess this is how you replace them as well. They should come out. But yeah, that one plug over here, if I disconnect that, the plastic of the bumper should be free. Yeah, let's, it's this guy here. Hopefully it comes out easily. How do we do this? So this side lifts out of this side. Should just be able to push on this. Very similar to how the taillights came out. Oops, I think I'm losing you. Oh, here we go. That's it. We have a free plug. That should be disconnected now. It should just lift right away. Look at that. That's the inside of it with all the sensors. Quite light, good and fat. So now what we have to do is we have to cut the bumper a bit, which is a bit scary for me, but what we need to do is cut, I guess, with either a multi-tool or a a pipe saw or a blade that works with plastic. Basically, we need to cut something that's 60 millimeters wide by 135 deep. So it's going to be kind of a square, a rectangle that goes like this and cuts along here. So 60 wide from the center and then 135. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and mark that up now. Yeah, maybe a sharp would work even though it's on black. See if it holds. Yeah, I can see that. So let's look for the center on this, which should be this panel. This yep, no, that's not right. Where is the center? So from here to here, here's one panel, two, and it's the third one. So this whole thing, from inside to inside, looks to be 14 centimeters. So the center point is going to be approximately 7. So again, it's an old car. Won't be too perfect. So that should be the center point. And then what we're going to want to do is go 3 on each side of that, which gets us our 60 millimeters or 6 centimeters. So let's go 3 here, approximately there, and then let's go 3 this side, approximately there. And then we want to do 135 up. So that's quite a distance. Wow. I really want to do that? Maybe just from the edge. I think I'm going to try 135 from the edge, which kind of takes it up into here. I think that's probably a better way to look at it. Check my instructions again. Yeah, it says 135. So let's put 135 here. I do it kind of flat. I do it up to about here. Rather be a little bit small and cut a little more out after. But it should be fine. I don't believe it's going to be 135 all the way up. Oh, it actually kind of works, but either way, I can just always take a little bit out at the top here. I'd rather just do that. Okay, so let's just Square line up. Semi-square. It's hard on this kind of molded plastic. Make anything square, but let's give it a go. Line up here. Crazy. That's a lot of plastic coming out. Let's do one here. The other way. Looks sort of straight. Yeah, looks straight. Again, if this was a new Ferrari or something, we'd be a little more careful, but it's fine. That's pretty crooked. Let's draw center up. Straight line up for the top. Now measure. Maybe that's the center. Measure up here. See if that's 70 to this side where we thought. So that's 40, and that should be, yeah, 60 across. So that is correct. Not bad eyeballing. Does it look right? Pretty close. Right, let's draw a line across here. Like that. A little wibble wobble, but more so here. Let's get these corners sorted. And then see if we can. That's what it's looking like. Alright. Alright, I got an old blade on a multi-tool. I don't know if this will even cut butter, but it's worth a go. See if it cuts. This multi-tool is really beat up. Well, a little crooked. Not too bad. Once again, this is turning into basically a work vehicle, so could be worse. Not much, but it could be worse, so we'll just let it go with that. I think I'm just going to sand the edges on this a little bit. Bit rough. Take one off. You know, it doesn't matter, but why not? Not really the best sandpaper for this, but it was in the box with the multi-tool, so probably end up in the garbage anyways. That's good enough. Well, the bumper is off, so I think that's enough for this video. Please let me know if you have any thoughts or comments. And if you would like to follow my journey, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.